The three state-owned universities, they all have student service centers that have all been funded with bonds that are being paid by student fees. So why should the property taxpayers be paying for your student services center rather than using student fees?
That's an excellent question, and let me just, from my standpoint, my older brother was at the University of Texas, El Paso, now he's at the University of Wisconsin. University students are different. University students can afford to go to school. What we handle, we're open access, and one of the reasons we exploded, quite frankly, was because we take everybody. Everybody comes in. We figure out where they're at. If it's remediation, which is a huge issue in this state right now, is the amount of remediation that needs to be done for returning students or from students straight out of high school. We work with them and we make them productive citizens, tax-paying citizens. Within 2 to 3 years, we've got them out doing something. We have stories that won't end about students that thought they would never go to a higher education institution. The most recent, one of the biggest ones, obviously, and I'm sure Bill's tired of hearing about it. We had a dental hygiene student, and she literally came in and said, "I never went to a football game in high school. I never went to a prom. I didn't think I'd ever graduate from high school, and I got a scholarship through our foundation to go to the dental hygiene program." She said, "I never knew my dad. He's been in prison since I was 2. My mom, I've got a younger brother, younger sister, and my mom, quite frankly, is a drug addict. And basically, when I got this scholarship to come to CWI, it's not as big that I'm graduating this coming Saturday." She says, "I have a job Monday, and for the first time in our lives, my brother, sister, and I won't have to live in the car anymore. We'll be able to afford an apartment." Community colleges take people from the ground, and we build the economy from the ground up. We don't take the cream of the crop and make them BAs, MAs, and PhDs, which is a highly creditable and necessary function in our society. What community colleges do is take the mass and bring them up to the service level.
Overcome this 2/3. How are you going to make
Well,
that happen?
I wished I had a good answer for that. That's why we're talking to you. I think that, I got accosted at church day before yesterday on no tax. And I understand, I'm not retired yet. Many people think I should, but I'm not retired yet. And I understand people that are on fixed incomes and what a challenge that is and how difficult that is. But quite frankly, the message we're taking out is there's always going to be a certain percent that are no tax. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't care what you're asking for. But then what we're focusing our intention on is that group that say, okay, how do we better our lifestyle? How do we better our economy? How do we better our community? And if I can convince you that this is a good return on investment and something worthwhile, then it would seem to me it would be worth the investment. It's not a tax penalty. It's an investment in building a better community and a better society that we live in.